Bringing Up Bates star Tori Bates gives birth to baby number 5. The Bates family has long been in the public eye, charming audiences with their large, faith-filled family, strong values, and wholesome reality TV presence on Bringing Up Bates. One of the most beloved of the Bates children, Tori Bates Smith, has recently shared joyful news: the birth of her 5th child with husband Bobby Smith. The family's growing journey continues to capture the hearts of fans who have followed Tori's life since her early appearances on the show. With the arrival of baby number 5, the Smith family's story deepens, showing not only the beauty of growing up in a big family, but also the strength and unity that keeps them grounded. Tori Bates, the 7th child of Gil and Kelly Jo Bates, was born into a bustling household of 19 siblings. Growing up on television, she became known for her soft-spoken nature, her intelligence, and her close-knit relationships with her siblings. Her love story with Bobby Smith began in 2016 and quickly blossomed. The couple got engaged in September 2017 and were married in December of the same year in a beautiful ceremony surrounded by their massive family. Not long after tying the knot, they welcomed their first son, Cade, in November 2018. Since then, the Smith family has steadily grown, now reaching the joyful milestone, baby number 5. With the arrival of their 5th child, Tori and Bobby continue to follow in the footsteps of the Bates family legacy. Their previous children, Cade, Coulter, Charlotte, and Cambry, have already become favorites among the family's fans, each showcasing their unique personalities through social media glimpses and occasional TV appearances. The new baby, whose name and exact birth details were shared shortly after the birth, adds another layer of excitement to the already lively Smith household. Though the couple has opted for a more private life in recent years, choosing to step back from the spotlight after Bringing Up Bates ended, they've remained active on social media, often sharing family updates and milestones. While Bringing Up Bates came to a close in 2021 after 10 seasons, the impact of the show remains significant for its dedicated viewers. The show not only chronicled the life of the Bates family, but also spotlighted the individual journeys of each sibling. For Tori, fans got to see her graduate from college, navigate early married life, and become a mother, all while gracefully balancing the expectations and responsibilities that came with being part of such a prominent family. Since stepping away from television, Tori and Bobby have taken a quieter route, choosing to focus on family life, ministry, and raising their children in Tennessee. The couple has occasionally hinted at their desire to create a peaceful and stable environment away from the pressures of the public eye, a decision that resonates with many young families navigating similar challenges. The Bates family's foundation has always been rooted in strong Christian faith, and Tori and Bobby continue that tradition. Their parenting style reflects their values: love, patience, discipline, and plenty of grace. With each new addition to their family, Tori often expresses her gratitude and joy, emphasizing the blessings and challenges that come with motherhood. In past posts, she's been candid about the realities of parenting multiple young children, the sleepless nights, the whirlwind of toddler energy, and the constant balancing act. Yet through it all, her voice remains one of positivity and contentment, often highlighting the spiritual fulfillment she finds in motherhood. Bobby, now serving in ministry and deeply involved in church work, also shares Tori's vision of a Christ-centered home. The couple's dedication to their faith not only strengthens their marriage, but also sets the tone for their family, instilling values that are clearly visible in their children's upbringing. The announcement of baby number 5's arrival came with the usual mix of joy, gratitude, and family pride. The couple shared a sweet photo of the newborn cradled in their arms, surrounded by excited siblings who seemed more than ready to welcome their new brother or sister. While Tori and Bobby have occasionally chosen unique or traditional names for their children, fans eagerly awaited the latest name reveal. a tradition that has become something of a guessing game in the online community. With each child, the name choices have reflected a blend of timeless charm and familial meaning. Social media exploded with warm wishes and congratulations, not just from fans, but from fellow Bates siblings as well. Several of Tori's sisters, such as Erin, Alyssa, and Josie, also have growing families, and the cousins are often seen playing together during family get-togethers. The Bates siblings have always emphasized the special bond their children share, growing up side by side, just like they did. Bringing home a newborn while managing a household of 4 other young children is no small feat. In fact, Tori often laughs about the organized chaos of her daily life. From early mornings filled with cereal spills and cartoon songs to late nights calming newborn cries, she and Bobby are fully immersed in the parenting journey. In interviews and social media captions, Tori has expressed how every child brings something new, a fresh challenge, a new kind of joy, and a greater appreciation for the fleeting nature of childhood. She's known for her practical approach to parenting, finding joy in the small moments, managing household routines with creativity, and embracing the unpredictability that comes with having 5 little ones. Many fans and fellow moms appreciate her authenticity, as she often shares relatable moments, sibling squabbles, mismatched outfits, messy kitchens, and all. But woven into these posts is always a thread of deep love and gratitude. "Every child is a gift," she said in past updates, "and I don't take any of these days for granted." Tori is just one of several Bates children who are in the midst of their parenting years. Erin and Chad Payne, Alyssa and John Webster, and Josie and Kelton Balka are also raising young families, a true Bates baby boom. Their parents, Gil and Kelly Jo, have embraced their roles as grandparents, with their home often bustling with grandchildren playing in the yard or gathered around the kitchen for Sunday dinner. The family gatherings have only grown livelier with each new grandbaby, and fans often get a peek into these heartwarming scenes through Instagram and YouTube updates. The Bates family's tradition of faith, love, and togetherness continues to be passed down to the next generation, with Tori playing a central role as both daughter and mother. With 5 children now in the mix, Tori and Bobby's future plans are focused on maintaining a balanced, faith-filled life. While they haven't indicated any immediate return to TV, their updates remain highly anticipated by fans who have followed them for years. Tori has also been exploring homeschooling and creative learning environments for her older children, a choice that aligns with the values and traditions of the Bates family. Bobby remains active in his work in ministry, with his role offering both spiritual leadership and opportunities to stay deeply connected with the local community. As the Smith family adjusts to life as a party of 7, they continue to inspire many with their steadfast faith, commitment to family, and down-to-earth lifestyle. Though their journey may no longer unfold in front of TV cameras, their story is far from over. Instead, it's being written day by day in the quiet, beautiful moments of raising a family built on love and purpose. The Bates family has always been about more than just numbers. While their large size is what initially drew public attention, it's their unwavering devotion to each other and to God that has left a lasting impression. Tori, as a central figure in that family, carries that legacy forward in every lullaby she sings, every meal she prepares, and every bedtime prayer she whispers. As baby number 5 grows and takes their place among the lively Smith crew, one thing is certain: the Bates family story continues to thrive in each new chapter. With parents like Tori and Bobby leading the way, the next generation of Bates kids is sure to grow up surrounded by the same values, love, and joyful chaos that defined their own childhoods. In the end, the story of Tori Bates Smith is not just about a reality star turned mother of 5. It's about the universal journey of love, faith, and family, one that resonates with parents everywhere and reminds us all of the beauty found in life's simplest, most profound moments. Fans fed up with Carlin Bates and Evan Stewart's shady tactics. Carlin Bates and Evan Stewart, stars of the once-beloved reality series Bringing Up Bates, have found themselves at the center of a growing wave of criticism. Once adored by fans for their wholesome image and endearing love story, the couple now faces backlash from longtime supporters who feel deceived and disillusioned. What went wrong for this former fan-favorite duo? As it turns out, a series of questionable decisions, murky business moves, and tone-deaf social media behavior have turned public perception against them. Carlin Bates grew up in the spotlight. As one of 19 children in the ultra-conservative Bates family, she gained national attention through Bringing Up Bates, a reality series that chronicled the lives of the large, religious family based in Tennessee. The show ran from 2015 to 2021 and capitalized on the public's fascination with large families living traditional, faith-based lifestyles. Carlin's romance with Evan Stewart, a musician and fellow devout Christian, played out on the show, earning them a devoted following. Fans were enchanted by their seemingly innocent courtship, heartfelt proposal, and wedding in 2019. They appeared to be the picture of purity, modesty, and Christian values. But once the cameras stopped rolling and the couple transitioned into life as social media influencers and boutique owners, the cracks began to show. Shortly after tying the knot, Carlin and Evan launched the Bates Sisters Boutique with Carlin's sister, Whitney Bates. Initially, the store attracted a sizable following, bolstered by the family's reality TV fame. The boutique focused on trendy, modest clothing aimed at young Christian women, an audience already built in from their time on TV. However, customers began noticing issues. Complaints about delayed shipping, low-quality items, and poor customer service started popping up across social media. Some customers claimed they never received their orders at all. When fans tried to contact the boutique about refunds or returns, they were often met with silence or vague responses. Worse still, many of the boutique's advertised exclusive items appeared to be dropshipped from wholesale suppliers. Identical pieces could be found on cheaper fast fashion websites for a fraction of the price. The realization that the couple might be reselling cheap clothes with a massive markup did not sit well with their loyal followers. A large part of Carlin and Evan's brand has always been built on transparency, or at least the illusion of it. Their YouTube channel and Instagram accounts document nearly every aspect of their lives, from Carlin's health scares to the birth of their children. Fans once appreciated this openness, viewing the couple as relatable and genuine. But as the backlash grew, followers started to question how much of what they were seeing was real. Carlin's vlogs, once filled with upbeat family moments, began to feel curated and performative. When faced with criticism, she and Evan would often brush off concerns with vague platitudes or spiritual language, avoiding accountability. The couple rarely addressed serious issues head-on. When they did, their explanations often left fans with more questions than answers. Many began to feel manipulated, like they were only seeing what Carlin and Evan wanted them to see, rather than the full picture. One of the most controversial turning points came during Carlin's mysterious health struggles. In early 2022, she began experiencing unexplained seizures and fainting spells, which she and Evan documented extensively online. While many fans initially offered support and prayers, others became increasingly uncomfortable with the couple's decision to film hospital visits, emotional breakdowns, and private moments for YouTube content. Critics accused them of exploiting Carlin's illness for views and profit. Instead of taking time off to focus on her health, Carlin continued posting brand deals and sponsorships, sometimes within the same videos as emotionally charged health updates. The juxtaposition felt jarring and increasingly inauthentic. Questions also arose about the validity and consistency of the couple's claims. Updates were often vague or contradictory, and they never seemed to provide a clear diagnosis, despite promising transparency. Over time, even some of their most devoted fans began to question whether Carlin's medical issues were being sensationalized to generate clicks and engagement. As criticism mounted, Carlin and Evan seemed oblivious to the changing tide of public opinion. They continued posting content that many perceived as tone-deaf, particularly during times of social unrest or national tragedy. When communities were grappling with economic hardship, political turmoil, or natural disasters, the couple would often share lavish shopping hauls, vacation vlogs, or branded content, without so much as a nod to current events. In one particularly criticized video, Evan surprised Carlin with a luxury SUV, complete with a dramatic reveal and celebratory music. Fans noted how out of touch the video felt, especially at a time when many families were struggling to make ends meet. The comments section quickly filled with backlash, prompting the couple to disable comments altogether. This pattern of ignoring critical feedback while continuing to monetize their lifestyle became a major source of frustration for their audience. The couple's insistence on painting a picture-perfect life, while avoiding real accountability, only deepened the divide between them and their followers. Carlin and Evan's foray into influencer marketing has also drawn scrutiny from consumer watchdogs. The Federal Trade Commission, FTC, requires influencers to disclose paid partnerships and sponsorships clearly, yet fans have noticed a pattern of vague or missing disclosures in many of the couple's posts. From Instagram stories to YouTube videos, product promotions are often integrated without clear labels, raising concerns about transparency and ethics. Whether intentional or not, these omissions could be in violation of FTC guidelines and have fueled speculation that the couple may be prioritizing profit over honesty. Additionally, rumors have circulated that Carlin and Evan were involved in several affiliate marketing programs that profit from followers clicking on links under the guise of personal recommendations. While this is a common influencer tactic, the lack of clear communication around these practices has left fans feeling misled. The controversy surrounding Carlin and Evan has sparked a broader conversation among Bringing Up Bates fans. While some continue to defend the couple, arguing that they're doing their best under intense scrutiny, others see their behavior as a betrayal of the values they once stood for. Longtime fans of the show have expressed sadness and frustration at watching the once charming couple seemingly fall victim to the darker side of influencer culture. Many believe that fame and money have changed them, that the relatable, humble pair from the early seasons has been replaced by entrepreneurs who are out of touch and disingenuous. Family dynamics have also come under the microscope. While the Bates family often portrays unity and faith, some followers have speculated about tensions behind the scenes, particularly between Carlin and other family members who appear to be distancing themselves from the couple's social media ventures. As the criticism continues, Carlin and Evan find themselves at a crossroads. The trust they once had with their audience has been severely damaged, and rebuilding that trust won't be easy. While they still have a dedicated following, the tide has undeniably turned. Many fans have unsubscribed from their channels, unfollowed their pages, and vowed not to support their boutique or sponsored content. The couple's next moves will be critical. A sincere apology, genuine accountability, and a shift toward more ethical business practices could help mend their reputation. But if they continue to ignore feedback and prioritize optics over authenticity, they risk further alienating the very people who once championed them. The story of Carlin Bates and Evan Stewart serves as a cautionary tale about the pitfalls of influencer culture. What began as a sweet, faith-based romance admired by millions has now devolved into a saga of disillusionment and disappointment. The couple's unwillingness to address serious concerns head-on, coupled with a growing pattern of questionable behavior, has left many fans feeling fed up and frustrated. In an era where authenticity is more valued than ever, Carlin and Evan's story underscores a simple truth: transparency, integrity, and humility matter. Without them, even the most carefully crafted image can crumble, no matter how many followers you have.